Simple Life presents 13 signs she is using you. 1. She is very invested in your career, and not because your job makes you happy. There's absolutely nothing wrong with having a girl who wants to support you chasing your dreams. However, there is reason to believe she's using you if she constantly name drops your position or has a lot of questions about how much you earn. Users tend to gravitate towards guys who they believe have the resources they want. They also tend to focus on those things too. Needless to say, a good sign you're being used is constantly being asked about money or status-related topics. 2. She makes demands when it comes to gifts, vacations, etc. Most girls do want to have gifts and vacations. This is normal. What isn't normal is when you have a girlfriend who demands a $2,000 purse, or dangles sex as a reward for buying her expensive items. Oftentimes, girls who do this will not give you the time of day unless it's on your bankroll. At this point, you're exchanging sex for gifts, and that's a sign she's using you for a lifestyle she can't afford on her own. 3. You're getting the feeling that the relationship is lopsided, and that she holds all the cards. Do you feel like you're doing all the work? Do your gestures seem appreciated, but never really returned? If you were to just stop paying for everything, are you certain she'd pick up the slack? If these questions make you uneasy, you likely have a very uneven relationship dynamic. While this isn't always a sign she's using you, it is a sign that something is very wrong. Ask yourself if you're feeling overburdened and underappreciated. If it's an uneven partnership, it's likely she's a user. 4. You honestly don't feel like she's into you. Unless you have serious trauma dealing with relationships or self-esteem, your gut is right, more often than not. She's using you if she's not really into you. 5. She dangles carrots that can only be given if you do something she wants you to do. Does she insinuate that she'll only sleep with you if certain conditions are met? This is called the carrot maneuver, and it's something that turns relationships into nightmares. Simply put, this kind of manipulative maneuver coerces you into doing things you're not comfortable with to make your needs met. The problem with this is that this tactic often involves moving goalposts. This means that doing whatever she demands might not result in what you want to happen. More often than not, the carrot is a commitment, affection, or sex. If you find yourself giving away more than you should for any of these 3 things, you're being manipulated and used. 6. Friends and family have warned you about her, or she tried to keep them away from you. In most cases, it's your entourage who will be the first to notice that she's using you. Good friends and family members will often voice concerns, or tell you to be careful around them. Users, on the other hand, will isolate you from your loved ones, much like an abuser would. This is because they want you to feel dependent on their love and attention. Being alone makes you easier to manipulate. 7. When you voice your needs, she makes you feel like a bad person for it. A lot of users, particularly after they get access to what they want, try to avoid doing anything they don't want to do. If your needs are not being met because of that avoidance, users will often turn your own needs against you. So, if you haven't had sex in a year, she may say, "It's always about sex with you," or "Stop being perverted." If you're low on money, she may say, "Why can't you provide for me?" 8. Once in a while, she'll say something that scares you or just doesn't seem right. It's very hard to keep up an act if you're using someone. Users often will have cracks start to show within 3 months or so during a relationship. Some may take as long as a year to show. A good rule of thumb is that you should believe someone when they show you who they are. If she says something sociopathic, believe that it's the real her. 9. You're the absorbent shoulder, but it's never reciprocated. Users don't always have to be romantic or sexual. A lot of people just need others to dump their anger on. If you find yourself constantly being her shoulder to cry on, it could be that you're being used as a free therapist. This is fine if you're okay with it, but if it's not reciprocated or not what you want, you're being used. 10. She keeps you away from her friends and family too. When women are interested in a guy, they want to flaunt them. If she's not flaunting you, it's often a sign she's just using you for one thing or another. The longer you're with her, the more likely this is to be true. 11. Excuses randomly pop up the moment you can't give her what you want. When your car died, she magically had to get a root canal. When you were short on cash, she disappeared until payday. Sound familiar? Yeah, it's 'cause she's using you. Don't be foolish. 12. It's all about what she wants to do, never what you want. Last weekend, you took her shopping and sent her to the spa. The weekend before that, you took her to her favorite restaurant and shopping again. If this sounds like your love life, she's likely using you as a way to cut her fun time bills down to zero. A healthy relationship will be fun for both of you. If this isn't true on your end, you need to rethink things. 13. Lastly, you should assume she's using you if she's only into you during certain times of the day. Before 5? Might be into you as a way to avoid having to do work. After 10? It is a booty call. Make no mistake about it, if you have a special shift, she's using you for one thing or another. The question is, why would you put up with that? Have you seen these signs in the lady you have dated or currently dating? If you like the video, do subscribe, like and comment. Do hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification. Thank you for watching.